corner bookmarks. They are awesome for marking things. You can mark your sketchbook, you can mark your readers, your favorite pages, and they just look cool too. Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to be making corner bookmarks. I know you're at home, you're reading a lot, so I thought corner bookmarks would be so cool. The one we're going to do today, our inspiration is going to be from Fortnite. It's the Ninja from Fortnite, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. We will actually need some white paper. You're going to need your markers. Any kind will be fine. If you have markers in flesh tone, you'll need that. If you don't, I just picked up one of my crayons that's flesh tone and put that out and got that ready. A black Sharpie will be great also. Use whatever you have, and if you're ready, I'm ready. So before we start our main project today, I'm going to teach you the basics for making the corner bookmarks. That way you can make as many as you want, different kinds. If you're not into the whole drawing thing, you can just get pretty paper, scrapbooking paper, anything you have around home. You can even try wrapping paper. So what you need to start out with is a square. So this is a really big piece of paper. I don't need that much. So I folded it into a rectangle, creased it really good, open it up, and I'm just going to cut on that line to get me a half a sheet of paper because I really don't think I need this big sheet. Now, I only need a square. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this into a triangle, edge lined up with my top of my paper. I'm going to crease that really good, and I'm going to make that cut. Putting it as straight as possible. For my perfectionists, don't worry about if it's perfect. It's okay. Okay, I'm going to open this up. So I've already folded it in half. Okay, I have my triangle. I'm going to fold to the center. Just like that. This is what it looks like. And then I'm going to fold to the center here. So when I do that, I have two triangles. And my points are up. Okay? Crease that really good with your fingers, scissors, whatever you have. Marker is fine. Open those back up. Now we're going to fold this point down to the center of those fold lines. I can see it on my paper. You might not be able to see it as good watching the video, but you should be able to see it on your paper. So now I have a square again, or two triangles. Okay, and this is super easy. I'm ready for this. I'm going to fold this up and tuck it in. See what just happened? I'm just going to fold this up and tuck it in. Tuck it down in that pocket. And then I'm going to crease it. And voila. I have a corner bookmark for your pages. They're super easy and super fun. So you can make them for friends. If you know someone that loves to read, you can make one for them. So, just like before, we're going to need a square piece of paper. So we're going to go ahead and fold this. Triangle first. I like to remember my steps for origami and some kind of shape sequence. So we need a square first. And we can use any paper. So there we go. And what's our next step? Do you remember? Fold these corners up. This corner to the top. This corner to the top. There we go. We have two triangles. Crease those really good. Marker, Sharpie, whatever you have. And those are going to be our guidelines. So open that up. Now the center comes down. We know the center has to come down because we have to have somewhere to tuck these corners. Okay. That gives us somewhere to tuck these corners. So here I go, tuck. And I'm gonna fold it down even with the top of this. Tucking it in. And other corner, tuck. You've already made a fold line, so it should go pretty easily. Tuck that in. And there we go. We have our book corner. Now, I made this guy a little smaller because I was making a lot of different things. I made a little mouse, and I made a little puppy dog, and I was just experimenting around with different things. And then I saw this guy, and I thought, oh, that would be so cool. So to do this, we're first gonna start off with his clothes or his uniform. I'm gonna draw in pencil just in case I mess up. So he has a V in the middle, but whether it's, I don't really want it so geometric, so I'm gonna make it more round. And then at the bottom, he has a star, ninja star. So it's a skinny triangle at the top, skinny triangle at the bottom, or a V. And one to the right side and one to the left side. And in the middle, he has a circle. Okay, now on mine, I added it after. Because I was like, oh, I forgot his medallion. So I added that after. Now on the right side, he has like a letter M. Okay. And you can look him up in geometric shapes so we can get those in. Triangle here, triangle here. So now we have him ready to go. I have this extra piece of paper, okay? And we want his face, so I kind of, his hair is gonna come up pretty far, right here at the top. And then his face is gonna come down almost to this. So if I measure, that's kind of the way I want his head. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut that paper for that. So I know I can't go any bigger than that or he's gonna be out of proportion. His head is gonna be crazy big. And we're gonna get started with his head. Now I do like to keep my paper here as my guidelines. So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and Sharpie this where I can see where his head's gonna go. And I think it's gonna go somewhere here. And his chin at the bottom. Kind of where he's gonna go. I think if I Sharpie that, I can see that a little better. I could take my paper. I can even start that here. I'm just tracing what I already put on my paper. This one corner of his mask is gonna be black. Come up each side of his face. Okay, that's what we got so far. And I know his hair at the highest point is gonna be here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this ninja mask in. And the point is gonna be center with the chin. His mask is not gonna come just straight across. His mask is gonna come down parallel to our line up here. And we gotta decide if this line is here or if this line is here. And I'm thinking this line is the top. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that in. His headband. But the lines are still parallel. And his mask. Now that barely left enough room for my eyes. So I'm gonna change that up. I have to have room for my cool eyes. So maybe this is the bottom of my mask. His nose comes through here. The illusion of a nose on my headband. And you work this. This is a plan. So if something's not right, now's the time to change it. Okay, and my eyes, they're gonna come down and down. Okay, and round up. Well, and then round at the side. Okay. Now, the only thing I have left is his hair. So this one's gonna come over. I got 1, 2, and then when I get here, I'm gonna change directions. He's gonna swoop back around and it's gonna be bigger. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm gonna go ahead and color this with my marker. And when I get all of it finished, then we'll go from there. So all that I went ahead and colored in, sped that up for you so you didn't have to wait on me to do that. I went back and added my black after everything was colored. Sometimes your marker will bleed onto something else. And the cracks are just hard to do, so don't worry about that. It is a corner bookmark. We're gonna cut this out. It's good and dry now. If you don't wait till it gets pretty dry, then what could happen is you could rip your paper if it's really wet. If that happens and you have to start over, just walk away, get a snack, come back, it'll be okay. So you can turn your paper as you cut. Your paper, turn the paper. So here we go, last chomp. Cut him out, got my scraps over here out of my way, and I'm just gonna glue him on there. Is you'll take your stick glue and you will glue this on, put a little dab of glue on the back, and glue this down. Sometimes I'll wait where I can see where to put this. So I notice he's got these tools coming out the back. I'm not really sure, I don't play Fortnite. Don't tell anyone. But they come out the back, these tools do. And I noticed at the end there is a yellow stripe and then just some triangles. Triangles pointing toward our Fortnite character. So V, close in the top, V, close in the top. And I think I'm gonna do one over here because he has 2 of them. I can turn him around. There's my line. Blue, color this in blue. I do all my blue first to give it time to dry because blue and yellow makes what? Green. Yellow and blue makes green. So if I let that dry and I go over here and do this one, I won't accidentally have a green, which sometimes that's cool, but right now, that's not the color I want. That one got a little wide, so what? Doesn't matter. It's still gonna be cool because it's a bookmark. Here we go. Okay. And now I'm gonna, I think this one's dry enough, so I'm gonna go back over here and get my yellow now. And yellow. And yellow. Now see what happened? I have pencil on my marker from going over pencil. Pencil's graphite, so it does get on your marker and smear. So that's the one advantage of using the pencil and then ink pen and let it dry. It won't smear the same. It has a little orange shadow at the tips. Orange shadow at the tips. Sharpie that in. Okay, and now we're ready. Dun, 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 dun. There he is. Now after you glue this down, put a little runny glue here. Now that you know the basic steps to making the corner bookmark, you can make all kinds of corner bookmarks. Just have fun with it. I hope you enjoyed making your corner bookmarks. See what you can come up with. Fortnite, I just looked up. I know a lot of you guys like it. The puppies, we drew puppies. You can do Pokemon. The possibilities are endless. I even saw a unicorn. So get online, see what you can find. Create your own designs, okay? And see what you can come up with. Trial and error. You may mess up. Just keep going, keep trying, and see what you can come up with. See you guys later.